Welcome back into Radio Row. We're here on a Thursday, day 4 in Los Angeles, here on Claibs Online. And you see on the bottom of the screen all the sponsors, all the folks that made this week possible for us. Joining us now, when I heard your story, Mark, I had to have you on. Mark Pattison, former NFL wide receiver. So people that watch the Lunch with Claibs and Joe show here on Claibs Online, they have seen Ryan Kelly, the home loan expert, come on a few times. He's doing the Climb for Kids, climbing all kinds of mountains all over the world, raising money for kids with cancer and all kinds of other things. So I've been doing marathons, triathlons, stuff like that. He has been trying to recruit me to now climb a mountain with him. And I said, I need to get Mark on because I need to find out what Ryan's trying to get me into. And everything, because you have climbed the highest peaks, all 7 summits, all around
the world. The 7 summits, which are the highest peaks on each continent.
Yeah.
And so it took me almost 10 years to accomplish those 7 mountains. Done 2 of them twice, but it was a heck of a journey. And I'm not sure what kind of mountains that you're talking about. Like little peaks.
I am going to get the. I'll bring up the list here. While we're talking, I'll bring up the list.
Yeah.
As I also adjust the camera. See, it's a one-man show. I have been here now, so it's like a 2-man show.
Yeah.
And now all different kinds of setups here. I'm gonna find this because I know he has done some of the some big ones around the world. So, but you're an NFL player.
Yeah.
You accomplish that. You make it to the top of the NFL, and you put your body through everything that goes into that.
Yeah.
Why put your body through everything that goes through climbing a mountain then?
Well, that's a great question. A lot of it just gets down to, at the end of the day, things that are going on in your life. I'm from Seattle originally. So for anybody who has not been up there, it's a very mountainous community. We have a big mountain up there. A lot of people around the world come to train on called Mount Rainier. It's 14,500, and it emulates a lot of the bigger mountains that are out there around the world. And so 10 years ago or so, I was going through a little rough patch in my life, and so I needed a big goal to kind of pull me out of it. And so I went home and I did some research and found that no NFL player had ever climbed the 7 summits. So I said, I'm going to become that guy. And so
That's
it really
awesome.
set me on this path. And, at first, a couple of years, it was going through the healing and trying to find my way. And then things kind of stabilized. And then, getting back to the first thing you were talking about, giving back and raising money and awareness for different charities. I got involved originally with Chris Long, Howie Long's son,
former St. Louis Ram. Yeah,
that's right, former St. Louis Ram, and he had started an organization called Water Boys, and so we went down to Tanzania, and we built some water wells. It was really fun. We climbed Kilimanjaro with Chris and some other guys, and then that led me then to wanting to help my own daughter Amelia through an organization called Higher Ground in Sun Valley, Idaho. It helps empower other people to get them healed.
So I have it up here. He has done Mount Rainier twice.
Yeah.
He's done Pikes Peak. So coming up this year, he has told me pick one to do. Looks like one in Estes Park, Colorado.
Yeah.
One in Leadville, Colorado, and then
Leadville. Yeah.
Leadville, Colorado, and then one down in Ecuador.
Yeah, well, I just got back from Ecuador in December. I climbed a mountain called Cotopaxi. So my only recommendation to you is start small and work your way up.
Right. Yeah, I wasn't thinking the big ones.
Yeah, I mean, look, again, it's like anything, you don't go from the NFL or from Little League to the NFL.
Right.
It's progression,
yes.
right? Over all these years and years, and you finally are a master at your craft, and that's really what happened with me on Mount Everest last year. It took me all these years just to put myself in a position with the experience, the knowledge, knowing how to layer up and the kind of equipment, the crampons. Every day we're dealing with avalanches and minus 30-degree weather and bad food and all these other things that all come to play by starting small and working your way up the food chain in terms of the difficulty of these different mountains.
And you said you've done a few of them twice, or just one of them twice?
So I've done 2. I did Kilimanjaro twice.
Okay.
Successfully, and then I was the first year in 2017 on Denali up in Alaska, which is a brutal mountain, by the way. We got pushed back by minus 80-degree weather, and so I didn't want to lose my fingers and toes. So I said, the best thing for me I can do is just retreat, go back down, and come back the following year. And the reason why that's such a bear is because you're carrying 137 pounds on your back, climbing up that mountain. And so that we were in position to actually go for the top, and we had to retreat and come back and do it all over again. So, but anyways, did take the top Denali in 2018, so we got that one down.
So you've done all 7 now.
Yeah.
Where did the goals go from there?
Well, to continue to climb. There's so many mountains around the world that I haven't, and it's just not about the mountain, but it's about the cultures that I've learned about, the different people. In December, I was down in Ecuador. I'd never been there before. I climbed a mountain, 20,000-foot peak called Cotopaxi. It was a beautiful mountain, beautiful volcano. In September, I'm headed over to Chamonix, France. We're going to climb Mount Blanc, and then the famous Matterhorn, which goes straight up. I'm not recommending that for you on the first one either. that might not prove to be good. But, it's just like, think of all the things that the mountains and other things around the world that I haven't done compared to the bucket list that I have. And it's my things I've accomplished versus I haven't, it's way out balance, and so I'm just trying to go after more things right now.
Yeah, his website, just want to make sure I plug Ryan's website, keepclimbingfoundation.org. We talk about it a lot here on Claibs Online, but documentary on your climb at Mount Everest in 2021, Searching for the Summit. Yep. You have that documentary out there.
Yeah, it's up for an Emmy too. So it was really well done by the NFL. And the beauty about it, the whole thing, again, is it's really not so much about me climbing Everest. That yes, that is in there, but it's about this beautiful story of my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to go through this tough period of time and then reset myself and then start helping different organizations in route to her healing and things like that. So that was, just been amazing. And so we've been able to raise a bunch of money around that through showing that film, Searching for the Summit, in these different theaters.
That's awesome. That's Mark Pattison, former NFL wide receiver. Where can people follow all of the stuff that you're doing?
Well, if you want to see the film, if you want to follow my YouTube channel, all that kind of stuff, go through my website, markpattisonnfl.com. It's super simple. I've got these big red buttons that says, watch the movie right here. You just punch that, and you can watch it in the convenience of your house and your computer.
Nice.
So it's really simple, and I appreciate the love.
That's Mark Pattison. We will be back in just a few minutes here. Another interview live from Radio Row. Busy Thursday here on Claibs Online.
Beautiful.
At Western Illinois University, limits are meant to be pushed. Because the best change happens when people think in new and unexpected ways. At WIU, you'll experience a world where your presence matters, where your ideas take flight, and your determination opens the door to possibility. At WIU, we create a world that's brand new.